Israel's growing esports community is now reportedly set to see some daylight, as a delegation of 15 Israelis is now gearing up to compete in Taiwan against 42 other countries. Lucky for us, Ido Brosh, the president of the Competitive Esports Association in Israel, is here to give us further details. Ido, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So first of all, tell me a little bit about, the gaming industry, the esports industry in Israel, and how that's been growing, and what are we going to be competing in?
So the Israeli esports industry is very much still behind other countries right now, but we are growing. And this year we are participating in the International Esports Federation's World Championship. The International Esports Federation is an international federation for esports, like you have FIFA for soccer and FIBA for basketball. So you have the IESF, the International Esports Federation for esports, which is competitive video gaming. Our team is composed of 15 people. Among them is 11 amazing players that we bring this year, and we hope to actually win this one.
And what games are you going to be competing in?
So the games are League of Legends, which is a competitive 5v5 strategy game. Another game is Counter-Strike, which is very popular in Israel, which is a shooter, 5v5 shooter. And then we have Tekken, which is also very popular in Israel. It's a fighting game.
So the side-scrolling fighting game is classic, although maybe not so much side-scrolling anymore.
Not anymore,
Okay, so first of all, what is the age range of the participants of the Israeli delegation?
So our delegation is quite professional. Many of them have been in international esports competition before. The ages are between 17 and 28, I'm sorry. Yeah, so they're quite the adults. We're not talking about small children here. And esports is an industry that is composed of young adults mainly. This is a target audience. The main players at the player base in esports are young adults.
And then, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that Israel's going to win. And so when we win...
I hope so, yeah.
When we win, what's the prize?
So the prizes are a few hundred of thousands of dollars, which is actually considered a small prize compared to the industry. As you may or may not know, in the esports industry, it's very high on prize pools. For example, the international Dota tournament that happened in Seattle, if I'm not mistaken, this year, had $30 million in the prize pool, which is amazing. It's mind-blowing. It's actually the #2 sports in the entire world in terms of prize pools, only after soccer. So it's actually a very growing industry, very growing sport branch. Already about 30 nations around the world consider this an official sport, recognize it, and provide funds for the leagues, the national leagues that happen there. And it's going to be here in Israel pretty soon as well.
So one of my final questions, we're coming up to the end, unfortunately, but first of all, what's your game? What game do you play?
It's so hard for me to say because it's kind of League of Legends, and I don't want to bum out our great players in Tekken and Counter-Strike. So I play League of Legends because it's my strategy is my game, yeah.
And what, for people who maybe want to start getting into esports, want to start getting into, to the world of gaming, what would be your advice to them?
I would say, if they're from Israel, of course, I would say that get into our association website, register, start participating in tournaments, because the practical experience is the most important thing when you're trying to be good at it. And there is also a great way to make yourself a career in esports. It's already something that you could do in this year, and in the next year it's going to get bigger and bigger, so I definitely recommend it.
All right, well, Ido, good luck to you and the rest of Team Playtika Israel.
Playtika, that's right.
Playtika Israel, and good luck. I hope you guys go very, very far.
If we win, I'll come here with a trophy and show it to you guys.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Sure.
All right, Ido, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.